Hi everybody, Gwen Lawrence here. Thank you so much for joining me for my Power Yoga for Sports training kit, hockey edition. Today we're going to be talking about position players and most specifically my top yoga poses for position players. Even if you're a goalie, I hope you're checking out this video to get some other ideas. You may touch on something that's tighter on you in another video. So check all the videos out. All right, let's get started. We're going to go right to the floor. You might need a strap for this. And we're going to get into spinal twist and IT band. Okay, key. So, let's bring the right knee into the chest. And you're going to reach down, ultimately, and grab the right big toe with your right first two fingers and thumb. And extend the leg for a moment. If you're pretty flexible, you will switch hands on the toe and bring it all the way over. I suspect most of you are going to need a strap of some kind to lengthen the arm for a while until you increase your flexibility. Okay, what's really important is your foot is square to the ceiling. Don't turn the ankle in or out. Keep that ankle very straight. Grab the strap with your left hand and bring the leg all the way to the floor. Here's where you're going to want that big toe to come in closer to you. Don't do that. Okay, keep the foot nice and square. Imagine it's up against a wall. And you're going to reach and look right. And you could change that arm position wherever you feel the best stretch in the shoulder. And every now and then try to push that top right hip away and lengthen and get deeper into that IT band. So you're just going to sink in here, put your favorite tunes on, try to get the back of the right shoulder down, especially on your exhales. Spinal twist, IT band, pec, anterior deltoid. Some of you might even feel bicep if you're pretty tight there. Feel myself just sinking in, increasing that rotation in the spine. So softly bend the knee and come back to center. And let's go right into the other side, not wasting any time here. Left knee into the chest, right? Extend the left leg up to the sky. Square the foot, hold both sides of the strap with your right hand and bring it all the way across. I already feel a lot tighter on this side. Okay, reaching, looking left, trying to get the back of that left shoulder down. Okay, your right foot, left foot, keep looking at it, making sure it's square. If there's any bend in your right elbow, gripping the strap, that means you have more slack and you can reach down the strap more. Because remember, our goal is to hold the foot eventually. So I really feel here, my low back. Because I'm a little tighter rotationally this way, it's really challenging and I feel less in my shoulder. You want to be able to be rotationally pliable in that back both ways. So it doesn't matter where the puck is, you're going to be able to turn, deliver, get on it, and go. Ten seconds. Okay, so slowly bend that left leg. No rush. Just get back to center. We're going to have both knees bent, both feet flat, and just knock the knees together for a second and let that sacroiliac joint, the hips, the low back just sort of rebound. We're going to go right into another twist, a little bit deeper, a little bit different. little less IT band. Okay, so you're gonna bring the right thigh over your left thigh. Knees are gonna come into your chest nice and tight, and we're gonna drop the legs all the way over to the left. Okay, the left hand is going to weigh that knee down, but you are gonna reach and look right. Try to get the knee down and the back of the right shoulder down at the same time. So it's really important to exhale, let go, release, and lax, make lax those muscles over and over and over again. Knee down, back of the opposing shoulder at the same time. Wring out the spine, wring out the organs. Deep breathing, and then again, slowly let it go. A lot of twisting, a lot of rotation in this video. Let's just go right to the other side. Left knee over right, left thigh over right, knees in. Drop to the right. Reach and look left. So right knee down, and the back of the left knee down, sorry, and the back of the left shoulder at the same time. You might be here. That's okay. That just means you have a lot of room for improvement. You may already be there flat. That's good. We want to maintain that, and you want to equal on both sides. So we maintain that symmetry in the body, which is super, super important. Realized I was holding my stomach a little bit tight and it was inhibiting my rotation, so holding it a little longer brings those messages. You sort of get tired of gripping and resisting, and that's why these poses are a little bit longer, so that you have time to really let go. Okay, slowly come back to center. Unwind the legs, knock the knees together. Give your spine a moment to rebound. Okay, that's enough. Let's come up. So we're going to do a two-part stretch here. We're going to do one side first, two poses, and then switch to the other side. So we're going to do pigeon pose. This is a great one for hockey, but we're going to do it a little bit differently. So in some of the other sports, we get that deep glute. I think it's important if I have to choose, because we can't do 10 poses here, I'm trying to make it easy for you, is we're going to be bringing the right leg forward, right knee points about 2 o'clock, knowing that that foot is going to come forward more and more and more with time until it's parallel to the front edge of a normal mat, not this mat. Okay? But we're going to stay upright for this particular pigeon because I really want to target that hip flexor for you. You seem in hockey, knees bent, really engaging that hip flexor a lot, so I want to bring relief to that, probably relief to the low back too. So you're here. Some of you might be here, you can't even get up that high. We want to get some back extension, right, instead of being hunched over all the time. Supported fish would be another great one for hockey, since it's so forward all the time that we would just get some nice back extension and be able to relax. So you can look to the pose book for supported fish too. And that one you would do for like 5 minutes. And just to sort of pass the time for you, I want you to pick a video in this kit and do one 2 to 3 times a week, always being mindful where you are in your training cycle, so not going crazy cuckoo ham pre-game, right? Maybe it's restorative regeneration poses and doing these deeper ones maybe post-game. Next day. Okay, so right away we're going to go into the next pose. What I should say before we move on though, I didn't say, is if you have right knee problems, you're not going to be in center like this. You will be on your right butt cheek, relieving some of the pressure, but still lifting up, and you'll still feel a little hip flexor there. It won't be quite as deep, but at least we're being mindful and safe with the knee. Okay, so on to the next pose, which is going to be Wheel of Life. So you are going to tip over onto the right butt cheek, left knee up against your right foot. I'm going to spin a little bit. You're going to need 2 blocks probably. And you're going to turn, 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 turn with a nice tall back so we get the best rotation possible. And you're going to lower down, chest and belly to a block, and left ear. So let me spin around so I don't turn my back on you. It's going to be left ear to the block. Okay? So we're getting deep, deep spinal rotation. We're also getting neck. And the left arm is going to reach palm flat. Get a nice stretch there. Your right arm is going to be doing the work for you. It's going to be pushing you to rotate that spine and try to steering wheel the left side flat to the block too. So every exhale, just spin in deeper, spin in deeper. Trying to get that ear, left ear to suction cup the floor. So the idea is to get the chest, the spine to spin more, so the head just comes along for the ride and you don't strain the neck, right? You're going to have a lot of pliability and rotation in the spine, so your neck won't have to overwork. Okay, come out of this, listen, bend your elbows, palms flat. You're going to neutralize your head, use your arm strength to come up. All right, onto your hands and knees, and we're going to go into pigeon on the other side. So we're going to have left leg forward this time, right leg back, and remember, for hockey, we're going to do upright pigeon for that right hip flexor. As a reminder, if that left knee hurts you, sit on the left butt cheek to take the pressure off. But if it's good, you want to be in center, you want to be as high up as you can. Every inhale, get taller. You want to be as low as you can here. Some of you are going to be all the way up here. That's fine. Maybe you can even take your blocks to get deeper into that hip flexor until one day you just sink, 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 sink. Okay, you're tightening that hip flexor every game. So it might be 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You just have to be patient with yourself. You have to honor what you're feeling. Tucking the tailbone just to increase that hip flexor stretch. You might even feel some abdominal stretch. You can lift the chin if you want, shoulders back more. You're going to want to stay in this longer. And I do encourage you to stay in this one a little bit longer, maybe 3-4 minutes. Sit on your left butt cheek now, right knee up against your left foot. So Wheel of Life on the other side. Take your blocks, spin, spin with a nice tall back, Spin, spin, spin till you can't spin anymore. Block and block. Gonna come chest and belly and right ear. Means my left elbow's bent, my right arm reaches. Okay? Go ahead, lower it down. Notice which side was easier for you. We want to be as symmetrical as possible. No imbalances. Imbalances lead to injury. One more after this, you're almost there. Keep twisting in, getting that right ear to suction cup. Make sure you're not gripping the neck. The head is heavy. Okay, both elbows bent, both palms flat, neutralize your head. Press it up slowly. Definitely don't jump out of that one. Be very, very slow to let the back muscles rebound. And let's finish this up. So, we're going to open up the Achilles tendon, the calf, plantar fascia, the toes. Locked in those skates all the time. So tucking the toes, and a lot of you will start here. But I really want you to be to the point where you're sitting right on top of the heels and your heels are straight up to the sky so there's no pressure on the knee. You'll feel the whole bottom of the foot, bottom of the toes open, relax. It'll help some of that cramping. Okay, so while we're here, I'm going to distract you because some of you are going to be in agony right now. Some of you, if you're not in agony, you can lean back and put more weight. But we're talking about position players today, hockey, and my top yoga poses. We did revolving triangle on the floor with the strap, if you remember. We did lying spinal twists after that. Then we did pigeon, wheel of life, pigeon, wheel of life, and we're ending with kneeling toes tucked or heroes toes tucked. Those are my top picks for you. Definitely check out all the videos in case there's something in another video that helps a particular tight spot on you. 2 to 3 times a week, being mindful of your training cycle. That's all I got to say. 20 seconds, don't bow out, try to stay there, and don't lay off that big toe. I see people dropping the heels out. It's going to put strain on your knee, and it's not going to stretch that big toe, which is part of our goal here. Many of you won't even get that pinky toe to the ground. 2 seconds. Some of you are going to be feeling 90 coming out of that. Just give it some time to get some blood flow back. And you did it. My top yoga poses for position players in hockey. Be consistent, be great, and I'll see you next time.